Hey guys, it's Troy here with my friend Sword of Seals, and today is the third day of our Mario Kart 8 coverage, and it is only 5 days left until the game comes out in North America and Europe.
And I am proud to announce that today's topic is nowhere near as depressing as yesterday's, as today we're going to be talking about the vehicles in Mario Kart 8.
Woohoo, that's good, that's good. Now, let's see here. We have ATVs, bikes, sport bikes, and karts, and then various wheel combinations and gliders. Way more parts than Mario Kart 7. Probably about twice as many, I'd imagine. Twice as many vehicles, wheels, gliders. But what's interesting is there actually isn't as many bodies as there are in Mario Kart Wii. Not like that's too big of an issue though. There's tons of different combinations you could put together with all the different vehicles with the wheels and the gliders. So
definitely feels like a merge of Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii, because they brought the bikes back and they've got separate bikes, and you've even got a subcategory of like a kart and a bike, and then they've got the customization of 7. So I think they're trying to appeal to both audiences, and you can't really go wrong with that. So it's definitely a good idea on their part. So
I agree. Now for distribution, for karts we have 14, for bikes we have 9, 3 ATVs, 18 different wheels, and 11 or 12 gliders. I'm not sure if there's a gold glider yet, but I'm assuming there is. And let's see, we got 4 different bikes with the inward drift, or the hybrid drift, whatever you want to call it. It's really weird. I wouldn't call it inside drift because it doesn't feel like it to me when I got to play the demo. And you know, the ATVs are not quite as powerful as the Red Monster V-Dasher combo in Mario Kart 7.
Thankfully.
That was really overpowered, as we all remember. But yeah, I mean, I really like the karts. My favorite one, just by looking at them, is the Sports Coupe, or I also like to give an honorable mention to the Landship. I don't think that one will be very useful, considering it has a really low speed stat, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I think it's funny that they brought back something that looks like an F1 Formula racing car, the best one as well, the Circuit Special, one of the best ones that they used in that hilarious Direct. Do you remember the Direct?
Oh man,
the section.
Oh, the Oh gosh, that was so funny. Like,
it was good. It was good. I'm glad they did something like that, because they showcased the people that want to play it fast, and then the people that want to play pretty, and then the people that like want to get the best of both worlds, which is good. Yeah, the karts definitely look a lot more promising. We've got much more variety here as well, and they even brought back like the pipe frame. So you've got your Mario Kart 64 fans as well. I'll most likely use that as well at some point, just to get a feel for my retro side.
And I liked how they also, well, like, I mean, this wasn't useful in any way, but it was funny how they addressed the karts versus bikes controversy of how Mario Kart Wii had the overpowered bikes to the point where no one used karts unless they wanted to play at a huge disadvantage. I liked how they addressed that, even though the way of addressing it and showing that, you know, they're equal now, it wasn't that great of an experiment. Like, I mean, they really, that was
flawed.
It was so flawed. It wasn't
flawed
even fun.
Is what I think.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
It was still amusing. Like, I give them credit for trying, but making
it shows that they care. It shows that they care enough to make a difference. They understand and accept the fact that Wii was an imbalanced game with bad vehicle balance, where bikes overpowered karts entirely, and that they've attempted to fix it. But we won't know until it's fixed, until we get our hands on it. But it's definitely nice to see that they've at least tried.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now for bikes. We only have 9 of them, but I am very pleased with the bikes. I will tell you my favorite ones, which ironically end up being all of the inside drifting ones. I like the Yoshi bike, the Jet bike, the Comet, and the Sport bike. So the standard one's fine also, but all the inward ones are the ones I like, just by looks. I'm not going off of the inward drift. The inward drift I was not that fond of. I thought it was a bit weird. Maybe I'll get used to it, but
they might not even be the best this time. Inward drift.
No, I do not think they will.
The Mario Kart 8's rendition of Outdrift for Mario Kart Wii. You don't even know. So I mean, they all look pretty nice in their own retrospect. I'm just really glad that they've attempted to at least stylize them a bit more as well. They look more like actual bikes that people would use, unlike the ones in Wii, which were just really strange. Oh, well, not so much the Quacker. I mean, you've got Mr. Scooty. That's clearly going to be the Quacker of this game.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
By looking at it, you know, it's like the toddler's buggy for 4-year-olds.
Like, we had the Magic Cruiser, which had like the Chemic model based on it, and then we got the Yoshi bike, which has Yoshi. It's based off of Yoshi. I like that.
You've also got the Wiggler as well, the Wiggler car. The
ATV. We'll get to the ATVs next. That'll be a category. The sport bike doesn't look a lot like the Mach bike. Like, people were thinking they brought back the Mach bike because it's so similar looking.
It does look like a clone of it, but it definitely looks different. And the Flame Rider kind of looks like the Wario bike.
Oh yeah, it does. Well. It looks cooler though. I will say that.
For sure. All the hype to the Yoshi bike. Being Yoshi on the Yoshi bike is going to be the trend. I can already tell. It's just.
Oh yeah, it's already happening. I've seen videos. I'm not gonna do that, but I might use the Yoshi bike.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so ATVs next. We only have 3. We got the Wiggler, the Teddy Buggy, and the standard ATV. The standard ATV looks really good, in my opinion. I hope the Wiggler one is useful. I'd like to try that one out. You know, Wiggler's back, but not in the form of a character.
They turned him into a vehicle. Just as a tribute.
And then the Teddy Buggy is just funny.
It's adorable. That one video of the director Toadette using it it made me excited for real. It's just hilarious that they're actually starting to like use like animals and characters from the Mario world and the Mario universe as the actual vehicles. But yeah, it's weird how they only have 3 of them. Was expecting more.
Oh yeah, me too.
Confusing.
5 or 6. Yeah. And then, you know, we don't know what's going to be better, the inside drift or the outward. I do not think the inside drift will be nearly as used. Like in Mario Kart, every single person uses inside drifting bikes. In this game, I feel like you're going to have a lot more variety, but it's not out yet, so we don't know if there's going to be some overpowered combo. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping there's a lot of variety. You know,
I'm hoping preference rules out. I'm hoping that whatever you prefer using, you can use that without too big of a disadvantage. That'd be the best, because it'd be great to have a full room of people on completely different stuff, all equal to each other with no disadvantage.
And one thing I've heard is there's this rumor that there's hidden stats that'll be in the Prima guide, just like there was in Mario Kart 7. So that would mean, like, you know, a water speed stat for different parts, and like a air speed stat, and just different stats, like extra things that could, you know, influence what will be the best vehicle and stuff. So we'll have to look out more for that when the game comes out. We won't know that information until May 30th, most likely. But yeah, I think that's all for vehicles.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you've got your wheels and you've got your gliders as well, but there's not really that much to say about those other than the fact that they look creative. Yeah.
Oh, we can mention gliders. I mean,
they brought some back as well. That's important to mention. A lot of Mario Kart 7's parts, like you've got the Super Glider than the default, but you've got stuff like the Peach Parasol that's returned, the Parafoil as well, and you've got wheels that were in Mario Kart 7, like the Red Monster, which has been named to Hot Monster now. You've got
it looks a little different, though.
The Slick, the Slim, the Wood, I think, is also here.
Yes.
They look different. They do look different.
They brought back all of the old Mario Kart 7 tires, practically, and then they added new ones. You know, like the cushion, the Cyber Slick. What else have they added? The button, the Azure roller, retro off-road. You know.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm glad that they've done that.
Good selection of wheels. So moving on to glider. The Wario Wing and the Bowser Kite stand out the most, no doubt. But
the Waddle Wing stands out the most.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about the Waddle Wing.
The Wombat, the flying Wombat. Yeah.
Once again, they're not going to affect your vehicle that much. They're going to be the least important thing of how you customize your character vehicle. And there's more options. Mario Kart 7 only had 6 or 7 gliders, and this game has, like I said, 11 or 12, depending if there's a gold glider. I'm assuming there is. Which one's your favorite?
I like the parachute and the parafoil. They're simple, they look realistic, and they're colourful for sure. I think the Wario one and the Bowser kite as well are really nice additions as well.
I'm gonna end up using the Bowser kite. I know it. That one's my favorite. Yeah, I like the MKTV parafoil too. I like it a little more than the regular one.
That's nice. Yeah, it's got a nice colour scheme to it. We'll see. It may be beneficial that everybody uses the Waddle Wing, the flying wombat.
Oh god.
So you never know.
Yeah. What's the most wacky combo you can come up with just by looking at this? Just the most wacky looking combo.
Pink Gold Peach on the bear buggy with the button wheels using the Waddle Wing. Probably be the best thing that I can think of. And I know that I'm going to have to use that combo at some point now.
Or that's like competitive racing using that. I'll use Metal Mario, you use Pink Gold Peach, and we use that
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Sounds like a challenge. and an upcoming video. Okay. Well, that's it for vehicles, and stay tuned for tomorrow where we will discuss a new topic. If you're looking forward to Mario Kart 8, then be sure to subscribe to this channel as I will be uploading Mario Kart 8 videos on a regular basis as soon as the game launches on May 30th.
I don't upload as often myself, but I do plan on streaming the game on my Twitch channel, so if you want to watch me stream the game from May 30th, you can go there and I will be playing onwards from that point as well.
Also, if you want to ask us any questions or just stay connected to us, be sure to follow us on Twitter, and I'll have the links to my YouTube, Sword's Twitch, and both of our Twitters in the description, so check it out there. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, everyone.